Good morning guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. This is gonna be a very fun vlog guys. It's 6 a.m. I'm headed to the train station. I'm going to London for a few nights. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. Basically, I'm just gonna take longer to explain what I just explained in 30 seconds. Yes, so it's currently 6 a.m. I got up at 5:30 this morning. There was this lovely sunset that I'll insert a blurry picture here. For some reason it wouldn't focus. My alarm was set for 5:30. But I woke up at 4:30 because I heard scratching and crying on our door, and I was like, how does that work? The dogs are shut in the kitchen. Then my brain started going into overactive mode, and instead of just going, maybe you didn't shut the door properly, Joel, my brain was like, maybe there's a burglar, maybe they've let the dogs out. So I got up at 4:30 to sort the dogs. Fen had done a poo and a wee outside our bedroom, so that was fun to clear up this morning. But yeah, so I did go back to sleep for a little bit, but not much, so I'm feeling surprisingly okay. Bless me. I always used to say bless me instead of bless you. You know, it's excuse me and bless you. Bless me. I've always said bless me, and I've always said it since I was a kid. My parents think it's really cute, you know, that as a kid I thought it was bless me, so they never corrected me until I remember I was probably like 12 years old, and I think I was a part of Boys Brigade, and I'd sneeze and said bless me, and a man was like, it's excuse me and bless you, and I was like mortified that I got it wrong. So thanks mum and dad. Who doesn't want to bless myself? Do you know what I mean? Why am I waiting for someone else's blessing? Anyway, I'm annoyed that Dunkin' Donuts doesn't open till 7. It's currently 6:12, so we'll just have to get to the train station. But yes, I basically have got a very exciting day today, and I won't be vlogging that much today because I'm going to like an all-day event called the ITV Creator Summit. So ITV, for those of you that don't know, is one of our major networks here in the UK. You have the BBC and ITV. We have others as well that are still a big deal, but the main two are BBC and ITV. And ITV have put on this Creator Summit aimed at content creators who are looking to get into television. There's going to be seminars, panels, workshops, those sorts of things. One of them is like from content creator to TV contributor. Another one is like from the small screen to the big screen, so from your phone to TV. So I don't know the exact content of the day. I'll debrief you by the end of the day, but it's like perfect for what I want to do, the next stage of my career, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going with my manager. I'm meeting my manager there. I didn't want to go alone. I think she might have wanted to go anyway, so it might not just be to chaperone me, but I was like, can someone come with me please? So my manager Lauren's going to come with me, which is great. But yeah, I'm very excited. It'll be networking as well. There's the ITV, there's commissioners there. So they've got like the commissioner for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's all basically entertainment commissioners, so people for entertainment programs, reality TV programs. Keegan's actually met that commissioner apparently a couple of times when he auditioned for I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here a few years ago. So that's a good way in, isn't it? Networking. You say, oh, you know, blah blah. So I can be like, you know, my boyfriend. Da 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 da. So that's a good in. So I'm trying to get better at networking. I am notoriously awful at networking. Not because I say silly things or anything, just because I can't get talking to people. I'm not shy when I'm talking to people, but there is no way in hell I'm going up to someone and introducing myself. I'm just not doing it. If we naturally happen to talk, then great. But I'm not going to be that cringe person that bothers someone and goes, excuse me, can I introduce myself, please? Which is what you should be. And I need to get better at it. So hopefully with my manager being here, she can do that awkward stuff of going, this is Joel. Because I can't do it. I need to learn. I'm going to learn how to do it and not cringe at myself. But anyway, I've got that. And then I have another event on Tuesday evening. And then there's some more stuff happening in London later in the week, which may or may not be happening, so I won't go into that yet, but come with me guys, let's go. Well, I've arrived in London. I need to get used to vlogging again in public in London. But yeah, I'm excited. I was actually going to go and leave my suitcase and pay £15 to store it here, but my manager just said that she can get it stored for me in Soho House, so I'll just go and do that. So I arrived for the day. This is Television Centre, which used to be BBC, but now it's apartments, ITV film here, and Soho House is just over here. I am actually a member of Soho House, but I've paused my membership just because I'm not using it much at the minute, but it resumes in August. But because of that, I was like, I can't leave my bag, but I forgot that my manager is a member, so she's going to get that looked after, which is good. Half an hour early, so I believe Lauren has ordered me a coffee already, which is lovely. We'll have a little catch up before we head in to the event. Right guys, I just reached my hotel room. I'll talk to you in a sec, but let me show you this. I've stayed in a Citizen M back in 2018 at Tower Hill. This is Bankside, so I've not stayed in this exact one, but it's much nicer than I remember it being, and it smells amazing in here. I open the door and it just smells fresh and clean. So here we go. You walk in and you've got like a coat area here. I hung up my coat. Obviously the bathroom is in here, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got another little mirror here. Hello, hello. And over here we have a sink. It's all very quite basic, but it's so clean and lovely. And over here we've got this little seating area. And this bed, when I tell you this is like as big as my bed back at home, I think it's a king size bed. It's huge. It's much bigger than I remember. And I love beds against a wall or against a window, as this one is. I have a TV and an iPad to control everything in the room. And I can oh, it says, "Howdy, Citizen Joel." I can choose the hue of the room. I can select what I want to watch on here. How cool. Oh, look, I can get all the channels. I can get YouTube on there. It's got lots of underbed storage. Let's check the... Oh, wow. So I was going to say, let's check the bathroom. They've got this as a little privacy curtain, but obviously it's just me, so don't need that. Let's have a look in here. It reminds me of the bathroom on the cruise ship. I mean, yeah, it's just a basic shower in it, but it's lovely. So I was expecting, basically, I was looking at hotels, and I'll be honest, guys, I'm a hotel snob. I do sort of believe that you shouldn't really sleep anywhere worse than your own bedroom. What's the point? Life's too short, but as long as you can afford it. And so I was looking at 4- and 5-star hotels, and they were coming out at least £500 a night. And I was like, I'm not paying that. So this worked out at $369 for 2 nights. So what, what's that? £170-ish a night, which is not bad. So for that price, I'm really, really pleased with this. I don't want to sit on the bed in my dirty clothes. So, oh, and this, if I remember last time, this is a soft toy that you can take with you if you want. They have a different one in each bedroom. So there's a nice outdoor seating area down there. Just coming down into the lobby, down this spiral staircase. It's very artsy. Look how cool. Very nice. There's like a lounge over here and a bar. Very nice. And here we are. So I have repacked my bag. I have had a little shower because I got a little bit sweaty, guys, at the event. And I'm just off to the National Theatre now, my favourite place in London. I'm going to do some work. On my laptop I've got some things to send my manager after being inspired. Yeah, and then I also want to see what shows are on tonight, but I don't want to see a musical. I'd like to see a straight play. So I'll see what the National Theatre has on, because they've got like 3 theatres at the National Theatre. More likely to find something I want there, so we'll see. Well, I've had a productive, I don't know, hour or so at the National Theatre doing some work, sending my manager things that she needed. I'm feeling exhausted now, guys. I think it's because I've been up since 4:30, plus the adrenaline of going to an event. Like, I saw some influencers that I follow that I'm a fan of. I suppose some people, you guys that watch me, I think some of you maybe might forget sometimes that I'm also a YouTube fan or a social media fan. So I went and there was 2, I recognise lots of people, but there was 2 creators there that I absolutely love and I'm obsessed with. One of them I actually met, she gave me a hug. So yeah, that was really, really fun. I got a bit nervous, guys, being there. Like, I felt like a bit of an imposter. What am I doing at ITV? They like basically hand selected me and the others there to be their class of 2024, like to work with them over this year. Like I feel so lucky to do that, but I felt a bit impostery, like why do I deserve to be there? So because of that I felt a bit nervous, and now I think I'm crashing from the adrenaline rush plus being up at 4:30. But I am going to go to the theatre later. I've picked a show. I haven't bought my tickets yet because they said if you buy them an hour before the show they reduce the price, so that's what I'm going to do. I need to get some supplies now, some drinks for the hotel room. So let's get a basket. Well guys, I've just got my ticket for tonight, 65 down to 40, which is great. It's I'm sitting in the pit. I think that's what they call the stalls. Look, this is the National Theatres where they build all the sets. You can like have a nosy where they build the sets. It's so cool. Anyway, I've got an hour now, well, 50 minutes I think, until the curtain comes up. It's a show called Underdog, the other Bronte, which is about the Bronte sisters, about, I believe, Charlotte Bronte, who is like the least well-known of all of the Brontes. Apparently it's a little bit funny. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't really see me, but I really enjoyed that, guys. That was really good. I think especially as Keegan and I went on a walk, we did the Bronte Sisters walk earlier this year that we did on our joint channel. I did some research on the Bronte Sisters, and now that was like funny and insightful and emotional. Like I really liked it. Sorry you can't see me at all. But yeah, I'm so glad I went to see it. That was brilliant. At the interval, I went outside and had a call with Keegan, and I had a little debrief on my session today at ITV. Anyway, over and out. I'll see you guys tomorrow because you cannot see me at all.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine.
Funny thing is, I could also do the curtains, but I don't want the people in the offices to see me laying in my bed. I've just booked a Barry's bootcamp class because I had a package. I bought 5 classes when I came to London in July. So yeah, I'm going at 10:45. It's a lower focus session, so legs. Let's go. I say let's go. It's just gone 8 a.m. So let's not go. I don't know what to do now. I've got 2 hours and 45 minutes until my class. I think I might just head down for a coffee because there's no coffee making facilities in the bedroom. So I might go grab a coffee and go for a little stroll. Right, I've made it out of the hotel room. I have been doing some reading, I've had a shower, I'm dressed for the gym, and there's a Black Sheep coffee around the corner from my hotel, which is amazing news. So I'm gonna grab a coffee. It's quite late for my first coffee, 9:20. Normally I have one at like 7:30, but that's the downside of not having tea and coffee stuff in the room. And then I need to go to the post office because it's my brother's birthday tomorrow, and I've had his card for ages, but I just haven't bought any stamps, so I need to go and post that. So in all my years in London, 11 years living here, I have never been in this square before. This is the Guildhall, and this is, I believe, where the centre of the City of London is. I think the plaque on the floor is like the centre of the City of London. But let me have a look. No, it's not, but somewhere around here is the centre point of the City of London. I don't know where it is. Anyway, I've got myself another coffee. I've got half an hour before my gym class, so just thought I'd keep going for a walk as a little way of a warm-up. I have no idea. Oh, there's the Shard behind me. I have no idea where this post office is. I thought it said it was around here. I just feel like there needs to be an easier way to send post nowadays. It's 2024. Why are we still relying on stamps? Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's got to be a better way. Wrong way. Turns out I've walked past it. How have I missed that? It is a lovely day though today, guys. As you can see from the blue sky, it's going to get up to 19 degrees, which is the hottest temperature I've seen this year so far. It's almost slightly too warm for my coat, although when there's a breeze, it is quite chilly. Anyway, I've seen a cash machine. I'm going to go get my brother some cash because I don't know what he wants for his birthday, and then head to the post office that I apparently walked past. It's nice to be back in London. I love all the buildings and the busyness. Turns out I couldn't find that post office, guys, because it's not there anymore. So I'm just going to try and find another one. Workout done. That was tough. It was good. It was just like Tribe, what I do in Leeds. Yeah, good. So later on, I went to the lobby of the hotel and did some work whilst people watching from the street, which was really nice. And then it was time to get ready to go to an evening with Chriselle Staus from Selling Sunset, which I was so excited. The reason I was actually invited was because my manager manages one of the hosts for that evening, Jack Remington. It was Jack and Ash who were hosting, and they were absolutely brilliant. And I couldn't believe I got to meet Chriselle. I mean, not in person, but seeing Chriselle on stage, and also Emma and G Flip as well. It was just such a lovely evening. And then went for drinks afterwards with lots of different types of people. I probably shouldn't vlog this because I feel a bit tipsy, guys. I feel like my manager's got me drunk, okay? They bought me so many drinks. Yeah, it was great. It was a really fun evening. An evening with Chriselle Staus from Selling Sunset, and Emma was there as well on G Flip. It was so brilliant. It's because, I don't know if I told you, but my managers, one of my manager's other client, Jack Remington, he was there hosting the event. So yeah, they invited me along, and then we went for drinks afterwards, and there were lots of other creators there, some of them that I follow as well and are big fans of. So it was a really nice evening. I didn't vlog anything, but yeah, it's now midnight and I'm walking back to my hotel room. I haven't eaten dinner today because I've just been so focused on getting stuff done. Do you know what I mean? Hello everyone, it's Wednesday and I am back in the car. I've just arrived up north. My train pulled in 10 minutes ago. I'm in my car, and guys, I'm so happy to be home, and it's so strange that I feel like that because I know I've been feeling at home up north for a while now, but everyone always told me there'll be a day where you leave London, you know, when you've been there for a day or two, and you come back up north and you're just so relieved to be at home and not be in London. And I was like, oh, I don't know if that will happen. It's happened. Like, I feel so relieved to be at home. Not that I haven't had the best time in London. I've loved it. It's been so much fun. I didn't really film much of yesterday because I was with my management. So basically I went for drinks with my management. They had some friends and colleagues there who work for different brands and agencies, some people that work in PR, as well as other creators. And then after the show, we went back for drinks on the rooftop. Some more creators and influencers came, and more industry folks. So it was a really nice time to network and also just chat to people, just get to know people, which was really, really fun. But because of that, I didn't really vlog. I did wake up with a bit of a headache, guys. I didn't really eat much yesterday at all, which I should have done, because whilst I didn't drink to excess, there was no food in my stomach to absorb the alcohol. So I did wake up with a bit of a headache this morning, but I feel fine now. But I am going back to London on Friday for a voiceover job, which I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't really know. It's a bit confusing with voiceovers sometimes. There's bits of blurred lines where I'm like, well, I haven't signed an NDA. I don't think it's a secret. All I will say is it's my 4th year running of being the voice of this company. So if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't. So I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that they want me for yet another year. I'm looking forward to the rest of today being quite restful, and tomorrow as well. I don't really want to be doing much, guys. I'll be honest. I've got a bit of work to do, but I'm just gonna take the rest of today off, I think. I'm home. Been reunited with Keegan and the dogs, and had lunch, went for a dog walk, and I'm back. And I've had quite a few deliveries since I've been gone, and I just thought I would show you. Some of them are businessy. The first one's businessy, I'm going to show you. And then the others are all things that I have bought. And I don't normally do hauls where I show you guys clothes and things that I'm buying. But I just thought it's a weekly vlog. I just chuck anything into this weekly vlog, and if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, you can skip. So let's go with this first. So these are the brand new mugs for mine and Keegan's podcast, Happy Healthy Homo. We wanted it on, we have some original ones that are yellow on the background, but they sort of stop there, on the sides, and then it's white. So we tried to get them printed on yellow mugs, but they can't do this gradient of colour on a yellow mug. So this was the new design that we came up with. It's yellow on the inside, which is our colour, yellow handle, and then the logo.
How cool is that? So these are for our Patreon members. If they've been a highest tier Patreon member for 2 months, and they get one of these for free. These came before I went to London because I wanted some nice, smart trainers. Not smart shoes and not trainers, but smart trainers. So I went bougie and I went for Axel Arigato. And, oh, that wasn't a fart, I promise. And they come with like a fancy bag to put them in. But sadly, these ones are slightly too big. It said on the website they are quite small, so go a size up. So I went a size up and they're too big. So it's so annoying, but these are them. I just think they look really, really nice. They say Axel Arigato on the back. They've got a lovely bird swooping in, and they are so comfy. They're just slightly too big. So I'm going to need to return those, which is very frustrating because I wanted to wear them to yesterday's event at the London Palladium, but I couldn't, alas. Staying on the subject of shoes, I've also got some more sort of smart trainers for events and things. I feel like I need to explain why, but I'm like, I don't need to explain why. It's my life, it's my money. So some Nike shoes, and I didn't know if I would like these or not. I showed Keegan and he was like, ooh, I don't think he likes them. Look at these. So they're like Nike Converse almost. And it's like, it reminds me of a plate, you know, like a Victorian plate. Maybe that's why I like it, because I like antiques. But yeah, I just thought they are really cool. And they're very different. I don't have anything like this. I usually wear sporty shoes, don't I? So I was like, it'd be nice to have a couple of pairs of shoes that I can wear for dinner or going to events. So those are the shoes. I'm going to keep those. I haven't tried them on yet, so hopefully if the size is all right. I've got some clothes, but let's go to this month's locked library. Again, if you've never seen me open these, this is something that I pay for every month. It's £20 a month. You get a mystery book that's especially designed as a limited edition with sprayed edges. I can't remember the theme for this month, and to be honest, guys, I can't be bothered to get it up. So let's have a look. Ooh, that is not what I was expecting. The Silence Factory. Wow, I love this, because lots of the ones I've received so far have been beautiful, but they've been very sort of artsy. But this looks like quite traditional / artsy, which I like. Let me read. I don't like reading blurbs, but I will. You can skip this, guys, if you're not interested. But it says, Henry dreams of silence, a world without the clattering of carriages through cobbled streets, the distant cries of drunken brawls, the relentless ticking of the clock. Then he meets a fascinating, mysterious gentleman who sells just that. Precious silk that can drown out the clamour of the world and everything Harry is so desperate to escape. I already like the Victorian vibes of this. Summoned to Sir Edward's secluded factory to try and cure his young daughter's deafness, Henry is soon drawn deeper and deeper into the origins of this otherworldly gift, a gift that has travelled from ancient Mediterranean glades to English libraries. Ignoring repeated warnings from the girl's secretive governess, he allows himself to fall under the spell of Sir Edward and his silk. But when he learns its true cost, will it be too late to turn back? How cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Out of all of the books I've received from the library recently, I feel like this is the one that's given me most excitement. Wow. Very cool, and beautiful sprayed edges as per usual. Right, and then on to clothes. I then saw that these were on sale, and I don't know this brand, but I quite like it. Maison Kitsune. I think it's Japanese. So I got a black one with the nice swirly writing, and then I got a white one with the same design, but just on the breast. And they are so thick. They're thick t-shirts, really good quality. So I'm chuffed with that. Hello.
Hi.
Say hello to my friends.
Hi, friends.
They haven't seen you in a long time.
Don't feed the ducks, friends.
Don't feed the ducks. That was what happened when we went to Florida with the kids and people were feeding the ducks and they're like, hey, friends, don't feed the
I
ducks.
think it was at Disney. Friends!
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 We were like, it wasn't us that was feeding them, but we were like, why is she saying friends? That's so cringe.
It was the kids.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was.
see.
So don't feed the Disney ducks.
No, you can feed me though.
Pretzels.
Yeah.
I'm fabulous.
Love you.
Love you.
So yeah, those are the clothes and things that I have bought recently that I thought you might be interested to look at. I don't know. I am absolutely knackered from an intense 2 days. So I'm taking all pressure off myself. I do have a little bits of work to do, but I did some work on the train, the 2-hour train. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take the rest of the day off and then get cracking tomorrow. Full steam ahead. Also, I forgot to show you these because I just saw them on our laundry pile, Fresh Laundry, because we've used them a couple of times. When Keegan and I came back from Florida this time, we went to Premium Outlets, and the last few times we've been there, we went into a brand called Vilebrequin, and Keegan's always wanted some of those shorts, so he got these ones, very jazzy, and I got these ones, also quite jazzy. I mean, they do look quite similar. The difference was, Keegan's were full price, which if you know anything about Vilebrequin, I don't know how you say it, guys, I'm just going to call it that. They are very expensive. So I went to the sale rack and I got these at like a third of the price. So I'm really buzzing with those. They're very, again, really good quality. You can feel the thickness, and then they have like metal bits on the tassels or whatever you call them. So yeah, really, really like those.
Morning, guys. It's Friday and I didn't film yesterday. I was so tired from my London trip, and so I just focused on work and recovery. We had a day of like filming Happy Healthy Homo podcast stuff, and I had some branded stuff to do, so it was a nice day, but yeah, didn't film any of it. And here I am back in the car again because I'm off to London to do my voiceover. It is currently 5:30. I've just left the house. And it's very light outside. Anyone would think I'm faking it. Imagine it's actually 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, this is the good thing about obviously spring and summer, is that getting up early isn't too difficult because it's so light. I don't know if I told you, so basically my agent was like, oh, the session has moved from 12 noon to 10 a.m. So are you all right to get a hotel on Thursday night? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I was like, because I'd already stayed in London for 2 nights that week, I was like, I can't be bothered to go back to London to stay in a hotel again, like another hotel. I just want to sleep in my own bed. So I decided instead to book a very early train. So I'm on the 6:18 train. I got the scripts last night. Very simple, I would say. It's similar to what I've been doing before. Although it is a 2-hour session, so I think we're doing a 30-second advert, a 20-second advert, and a 10-second advert, and we've booked 2 hours to do it. Potentially a third. They penciled a third, so really I had to keep myself free 10 till 1 today. As some of you guys know, because I've spoken about voiceovers before, it does take hours just to do like a 30-second and 20-second and 1 second. That's 60 seconds worth of voiceover, isn't it? 60 seconds, and I'll be in there 2 hours, maybe even 3. It's mad to me how long these things take. Anyway, I'm so tired. I've booked a train back for 2:30 just in case anything runs over. So I might have a little bit of time to go shopping because there is something that I want. You know, I told you about those shoes I got, which I was returning because they were too big. But I think I've returned them yesterday, and I might go and see if I can get them in the right size. What a busy week this has been. And it's not even over yet.
Well, I've touched down in London, guys. Got here a little bit early, so it's just gone 8:30 now, which is brilliant. It's only probably a 30-minute walk to the studio, so I've got plenty of time. I'm taking my time doing some vocal warm-ups, and I'm gonna find another coffee. You shouldn't really have caffeine before a voiceover job, technically. Although I think that's more to do with like singers. It dries out your vocal cords a little bit, but I've been sipping water the whole journey to try and lubricate them a bit, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I am glad I got the early train, because actually, even though if I stayed in a hotel, I'd just be waking up about now. The thing is, my voice needs longer to wake up. So the fact that I've currently been up for like 3 hours means that my voice is currently ready to go. That is the danger with morning sessions. I hate them because you are in danger of sounding like you've got a morning voice, unless you warm up properly. So even though I've had 3 hours less sleep than I'd like, I've had 3 hours more vocal warm up, which is great. I mean, it does make you look crazy, like doing tongue exercises, making noises. People are like, is he okay? But I'm like, I don't care. This is a voiceover job, guys. This voice is going to be on TV again. I don't care. And this is where it all began, guys. RADA. That's where I
trained in acting, and here I am on my way to a voiceover job. So strange. Annoying thing is, guys, it's raining and I've got my water in one hand and my umbrella in the other, so I can't give myself a jaw massage. So I've come to a park under a tree. I'm just gonna be doing a jaw massage. Ah, feels so good. My jaw gets so tight. I think I clench in my sleep as well. I don't grind my teeth in my sleep, but I do think I clench it. Well guys, I'm done in 50 minutes. As I said, I was booked for 2 hours, penciled for a third. That is the most chilled session I've ever done for that brand. That was very, very chilled. Maybe it's because I've done it plenty of times before, don't know. But it's not quite, it's just before 11 AM and my train isn't until 2:30. But I can't move my train because I've bagged myself a little first class upgrade, which is done through a separate app, which means if I change my train, then I'll lose, it's just a waste of money to get the upgrade. So instead, I'm gonna go shopping, guys. I actually did not go shopping, guys. I did end up moving my train because I figured if I go shopping, I'm gonna probably spend more money than what it took to pay for a new ticket and new upgrade. So that's what I did, and I just went home early. I got home extra early, which was lovely. I haven't vlogged anything, guys. This is, if you're watching this Monday night, the night I released this video, then I'm filming this just before I press upload. I haven't vlogged any of the weekend, and I'm only updating you now, and I didn't post last night because it's bank holiday weekend, which means in the UK we get 3 days off. So today has felt a bit like a Sunday. But yeah, I've just been trying to draw some boundaries, guys, and have more of a normal work-life balance, like working during the week, not working at the weekend. So yesterday I was like, I should edit this video. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to edit it tomorrow and post it tomorrow. Even though today's a bank holiday, so most people that work a 9 to 5 also get today off. I never really acknowledge bank holidays. I just treat them like a normal day. So that is why. But anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry it's a bit of a long vlog, guys, but I know some of you enjoy the longer ones. But I hope you have a lovely week coming up. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free, just click subscribe and my videos will drop into your subscription box every time I upload. And that's it. I hope you have a really great week, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.